Hey guys, Adish here. So today I'll be talking about wireless communication. So let's get started. The history of wireless technology. In here, we will be focusing more on the 90s and the 2000s since it's actually our focus area. We will be talking more about call and cell analog technology and cell digital technology. Wireless communication. It is defined as the transfer of information between two or more points that are not connected by an electrical conductor. I'm sure that you guys are already familiar with what wireless communication is, but let's take a more deeper look of what it is and how it is. Back in the days, the wireless technology uses radio waves to transfer the data. But in that time, data mean only that they can transfer sound only. But now, in today's age, with improved digital technology, we can now able to transfer data, meaning that we can transfer photos, documents, videos, musics, and so on. So how does it work? It actually have two processes, transmitted and receiving. Let's say that we want to transfer data, which is analog technology. So it will first get into the modem. A modem is actually a chip that is included in your phone nowadays, right? So it will encode the data into digital signals to be transferred. Then it will be transmitted through the radio waves. Through the radio waves. So, but the radio waves are actually invisible. And then it will transmit it to the cell tower. But before transmitting, right, the digital signals will be amplified. Then it will now go to the antenna, which we are now at the receiving process. From the antenna through the radio waves again, then it will be decoded and get into the modem, and then from modem we can get the data. So that is how data transferring or SMSing works from one device to another. Let's see more about the current use of wireless communication. So in today's world, we are using the wireless technology, wireless communications in smartphones of transferring or sharing songs, videos, documents, and sending messages and so on. So if you want to see how the more use of wireless communication, you can see from the wireless devices like mouse and keyboards, and then in wireless routers which give us network, and then in autonomous vehicles, of course, and then smart homes where we can remotely control all the access of this smart home, and of course space station. We need a very strong wireless communication in order to connect to the space station. Now that we have seen the current use, let's compare them with the users in the 90s. So internet usage, of course, the line will be very slow. The pager, so that we can send messages through one another, email, and of course phone calls using the brick phones, which is a very kind of old technology if we were to look from 2019. So let us look on the problems that usually 90 kids will face in that time. Phone calls. In that time, right? Phone calls cannot be done whenever you feel happy to do a phone call or when you want to talk. Usually, you have to wait for the time when the call line or the call network is free, and at that time you cannot use internet and phone at the same time. Okay. If you want to use the internet, you can use the phone. If you want to use the phone, you can use the internet. And then internet speed is so slow, as you can see in this meme. It takes 39 years to actually download or copy at 180 MB. And then image again, you can see this and not user-friendly window in here. Now getting to the Gartner Hype Cycle of 1995, our topic that we are discussing lies between the technology trigger and peak of inflated expectations, meaning that this technology is rising along with the years and it has been improving, and now people are going to notice more about it. But who knows, right? In 2019 now, every invention of the new technology is using wireless communication. But the main mission of wireless communication has not been failed throughout the year. So you know what it is? Connecting everyone and everything all of the time. So wireless communication enables us to connect with people who are very far away from us and give us a communication and connection between us two. Okay, so there's the end. Thank you for your attention.